Hey, this is Chapters and Chai,
I'm Chapters.
and I'm Chai, and this is a
Book haul.
from most of February and all of March. We've gotten 13 books each.
Yep.
So unlucky number, but it's lucky to me I was born on the 13th.
We got board games too. You'll see those ones later.
Yes. So, can I start?
Absolutely.
Cool. I got Tempest Fugitive. Picked this up from Third Coast Book Fest last weekend.
Which y'all should go to next year.
Yes. It was described as Dexter meets Doctor Who. So I went, yeah, sounds good to me.
From the same people who do Third Coast, I picked up a book called Make Believe Match. I picked it up because it's purple and it's got sprayed edges. So, I'm a sucker for those.
And then I picked up Thin Air from there. These are also all, by the way, signed by the author, which is really cool. Free of charge, the signing. I picked this one up because it's a mystery and also because the author talked to me. And if someone talks to me, I'm inclined to pick up something.
If we're going off of Third Coast Book Fest, I'm gonna go with Singing Sands. It was really weird meeting this author because it was in the middle of a paper shop, but it's really cool and it's based in Michigan.
Another author that I got to talk to for way too long, I got to pick up my first ever romance book called Zombies. They said it's about two zombies who fall in love and eat a dead body together. Right up my alley, because I don't understand romance.
True. And that's a short book, so I'll go with mine too. It's called Back to Start. This is technically book 2. But I'm gonna see.
Then the last one I got from there, which my wife picked up for me, is Wicked Little Rabbits. It is
Things are falling out of the book.
Yeah, yes. It's an Alice in Wonderland retelling.
But horror.
But horror. And if Alice in Wonderland is involved, I will read it because it's my favorite.
It's also, I believe, that author's debut one. You can get it in multiple different versions.
That's cool.
The next one I picked up is called Bro Amazing. It's supposed to be like a Wide Shoes harem novel, but with esports.
Then I got this next one from the same place where we get most of our books, which is the people who do that Third Coast have a bookstore, and I got the Outlaw Scarlet and Brownie. It's a sci-fi fantasy hero-esque book. It looks really fun. I honestly, I definitely just judged the book by its cover. It looks fun, and then I read it, and it sounds fun.
The next book I also bought at Third Coast Book Fest is called Dead Girls Talking. It seemed really, really cool. I don't normally do horror or thriller, but we're gonna find out.
Then I got 2 books. You care if I go 2 in a row?
Go for it.
I got The Strangled Queen and The Iron King. George R.R. Martin says it's the original Game of Thrones. So that sounded good to me, because they are shorter than the Game of Thrones, but I do like the Game of Thrones. So, picked them up, and I was interested in reading them.
You did 2 books, so I'll do 2 books. These are by the same author. We have What Happened on Hicks Road and The Girl in the Headlines. I read a book by this author a couple weeks ago, and I DNF'd it multiple times until I was like, you know what? Nah, we got this. And it was probably one of the best books I've read in a very long time.
I picked up 1 manga. I'm going to be picking up more. I've been getting into reading a lot more manga, which is a Snow and Ink. This is about a criminal, this guy, who's on death row, who gets picked up by this heiress, and they both end up having to survive in a small cottage. So.
The next book I got is one that I really, really, really wanted for Christmas, but I'm gonna buddy read it with a friend of ours. It's Remain. I am obsessed with M. Night Shyamalan, so...
She does like that M. Night Shyamalan ding dong.
Fair enough.
So that same friend that she's going to be reading a book with picked me up 2 books for my birthday. The first one was Pillow Thoughts 2. because it's the One Pillow Thoughts I'm missing from Peppernell. I love her poetry. It's amazing. Everything about it's great.
So now we can finally get rid of your 3 copies of book 1.
Maybe.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe they'll go out on Christmas.
I lended them out.
Maybe they'll go out for Christmas. My next one is Because I'm a Sucker, and this was the $5 Starbucks book. But this will be fun. So we'll see.
My next one is from the same friend, Whiskey Words and Shovel. Again, I really like poetry when done right.
You're a
and this
spoken
one
word
looks,
person.
looks like up my alley.
My next one is called Love at First. Love at First what? Who knows? I know because I read the back, but it should be cool.
Yep.
I'm enjoying.
And then I have this short little science fiction novella called October the 1st is Too Late. It is multiple different locations during World War I are separated into different time zones or like time periods, and they 2 humans are trying to figure out why.
You bought that book today?
Yes.
The next one is Better Left Unsent. I really like it because it's got the paper airplane, and I'm curious to see how it's gonna happen.
Another one I just got today. It's another little scientific or science fiction novella. Is The Werewolf Principle. This is just about a guy who has 2 aliens trapped inside of him after he's found frozen on an asteroid, and he learns about the werewolf principle.
One of the books I bought today, goodness, is The Incredible Adventures of Cinnamon Girl. I liked it because I just really like the writing of it. Like, she looks like a superhero. I like superheroes.
And the last one I have is Providence by Anne Leckie. Leckie. It has a lot of awards won, and apparently she's the first sci-fi writer to win all the awards for her trilogy that she wrote. So I went, you know, this sounds fun.
My last book is a book that I've seen everywhere on TikTok, and it's Butcher and Blackbird. So I'm gonna jump on that train soon. We'll find out.
Yeah. So that's all our books. Stay tuned for the board games we picked up recently.
And for book reviews coming soon.
Yes. Peace.
Bye, Z's!